Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Let's go live. Let's go live. Yes, it's so great to see you. Great to connect with you. I don't know why we have some technical issues here. Hopefully, it all going to be okay. It's great to see you. We have YouTube here and we have TikTok somewhere there. So I'm starting my evening with my high absorbable magnesium from MetaPower. Okay, from MetaPower. How do I use it? I put it in my water and then we'll continue with other supplements and with other oils. So there we are. So great to see you. Come on, let's go. Because today I'm going to speak to you about a situation which has happened today. So you will understand more about how the mind works. Good evening. Hi, I can see someone here already on YouTube. It's great to connect with you. Um, yeah, so let's put all of this before it spills. So this is my MetaPower Recharge, which is my high absorbable magnesium. And before we dive deep in any kind of questions in regards to your ailments and diseases, I would like to talk to you today about rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't even start the live and you already started with the question, which is very good, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the situation. But bear with me so I can look at YouTube as well. Okay. So YouTube as well. Okay, let's just do the rheumatoid arthritis and then I'll explain to you about Ania because I want to. What's happening in your body when you have rheumatoid or arthritis, okay? And we will discuss body, mind, and spirit. So you understand what is happening at the psychological level. Let's put the VMG, which is my vitamins, minerals, and greens. Okay, it's very important. So when you have this rheumatoid arthritis, you have a lot of pain. You have a lot of inflammation in your body. Okay, also swelling. Swelling. You have stiffness. You have reduced mobility. You don't feel right, to be honest. Okay, and you have a lot of inflammation in the body. Thank you so much for the loves and likes, and let's just raise this video to the top so more people are joining us and more people are able to ask us questions, well, to ask me questions, really. Not you. So from the perspective of the physical body, I have something in my mouth. I have to take it out because it is bothering me. We said, about the inflammation. We said about the swallowing. We said about the pain. We said about that reduced mobility. And it is it's an anti-inflammatory autoimmune, it's an inflammatory autoimmune disease condition, okay, which primarily affects your joints. And that means that your immune system becomes overactive. It starts attacking the tissues around the joints, and this is leading to stiffness, pain, swelling, reduced mobility, and all of this. What about type? Okay, D. If you are dementia patient, I am going to come to that after, but I need to respond to someone who asked just before you about rheumatoid arthritis. So if you are, do you have time? If you have time to wait, that's fine. I will come back to you second. If not, you will need to message me in private if you have to go, let's say. Okay, no worries. Take your time, dear. Perfect. No problem at all. So inflammation is key in rheumatoid arthritis. Inflammation is the key word here because the body is in that chronic state of defense. And yeah, in the mind, in the emotions, what's happening there? Rheumatoid arthritis is associated with suppressed anger. Who do you have suppressed anger towards? Resentment. It can be towards a person and it can be towards a situation. But you know, you're feeling forced to do things against your will. Okay? This is why you've got it later in life. Or how old are you? You've got it now. Okay? That means, please, how about clear cough? If you have patience, I will talk to about that. I'm going to make some notes. So I know exactly where to come from because questions are coming, a lot of them, and then if I don't make a note, I'm going to forget. So we have dementia, we have type 3 diabetes. Uh, yeah, I wonder exactly when it will be the next one. As you said, latest research. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Then we have cough. One moment, I'm making notes. Cough, clear cough. Yeah. If you have the patience, I will get there at some point. If you don't have the patience, then you'll need to message me because yeah, people, I understand people might have to go, and work and so on. I'm healthy, exercise in a call. Yeah, that's perfect. If you're exercising, that's wonderful. And I'm also making my greens, by the way. So while I'm talking, okay. So you have that long-term self-sacrifice. You are made to do things against your will. You have that inability to say no. So this is about the boundaries. Are you still here with rheumatoid arthritis? I hope I don't speak on my own. Well, I do because I have no one here, but I would like you to interact with me. If you're not here, I'm going to go to the next disease. I like to at least have an interaction. You are carrying a lot of emotional burden for others, okay? Your joints represent the flexibility of life. Good evening, Joanna. It's lovely to see you. So great. And when someone feels mentally and emotionally stuck, like in your case, my lovely, okay, your body also mirrors that rigidity and it will show stiffness and so on. Okay, are you here or not here? Let's make the last call and then I'll go dementia. Okay, and what's happening spiritually within yourself? On a spiritual level, the rheumatoid arthritis, I am here listening. Perfect. That's all that I need. I don't need to know the whole world, but I need to understand you're here because there are people asking other questions. Okay. So thank you for confirming. So on this spiritual level, the rheumatoid arthritis, you have resistance to the life's flow. You have that inner criticism a lot, okay? And that inner criticism, it's very deep. This rheumatoid arthritis is an invitation for you to soften and to return to yourself. Where are you being too hard on yourself? Where are you forcing instead of flowing? Um, it's also an invitation to begin self compassion, to release that judgment, to release the comparison to others. Let me say that I want to decline. I watch your videos for 100 minutes. That's amazing. Thank you so much. You know, and I understand, although the body is a third of the healing, spiritual and mind, emotions are two-thirds. When someone has a lot of pain, when someone has a lot of stiffness, when someone has a lot of inflammation, don't talk to me about the spiritual. Don't talk to me about the emotional cause. Don't talk to me about this and that. I want to get that pain under control, and I totally understand that. This is why there are phases of healing. We need to look after the physical body first and resolve all of that pain, all of that inflammation, all of that swelling, all of that stiffness, lack of mobility, and so on. So, yes, we need to resolve that with the help of essential oils, with the help of high absorbable supplements. That's all that you're going to hear from me. So I hope you are on the right channel, listening to this kind of advice, because if you're looking for something else, probably you're not in the right place. Yeah. So using essential oils in order to look after your body first, because you have a huge, your new Germanic medicine conflict is self-devaluation conflict, because you are not good enough, you failed in life, you're useless, and so on. My dear, I have an itchy scalp, my hair is getting thinner. Any solutions? Thank you. Just like one thing, that comes to my mind immediately: rosemary, lavender, cedarwood. These three oils, top three oils: lavender, cedarwood, okay, and rosemary. You need to deepen with those pure essential oils. Pure essential oils, okay? That will help. And peppermint for itchy scalp, peppermint as well. Make a note of these 4 oils, okay? I'm going to put my collagen as well. But coming back to rheumatoid arthritis, you need to soften, okay? You need to reduce that overload. You need to start putting boundaries, because you are doing what other people are expecting from you, what other people want. You're not doing what you want in life. You're not allowing rest to you. You are like in a constant rat race. You're not, yeah, physically, emotionally, yeah, it's kind of a fight flight mode. That's all that I can say in regards to that. Okay. And I invite you to proper healing with doTERRA essential oils and supplements. Which country are you connecting from, by the way? The person who asked me about rheumatoid arthritis. I'm very curious to know which country are you tuning in from. Canada. Lovely. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so first oil that I recommend to you is frankincense. You need this to Malaysia, US. That's amazing. Hi, I'm here. Hello to everyone from the UK. From the UK. It's probably not a lot of people from Europe at this time, and whoever is here from Europe, including the UK, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. We're in the madhouse here. So, yeah, frankincense is the first oil that I recommend. I am from Australia, but originally from Romania. That's lovely. I am also Romanian, but live in the UK. So it's great to connect with you here. Hello for the first time here. Welcome, welcome, because here everyone is welcome. And I hope at some point I will get a chance to speak about Anya. So I have 3 more diseases here. And after I speak about that, I'm going to to speak about Anya and what happened today there in my private chat. in my private chat. What's on your cup? I have my greens, okay, VMG, which stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens. Can you tell me what you're drinking? Yeah, I'm just explaining right now. I have my collagen, MetaPower Collagen, which is the advantage with 9 types of collagen. And I also have my MetaPower Recharge, which is my high absorbable magnesium. Very important in the evening after my workout in the gym. I need all of this. It's impossible not to have them. So I'm just trying to get all of these bits and pieces mixed. If I will have one of those mixers, it will mix much better. But I don't have them, so I have to go like this and dissolve everything. Okay, so I'm going to make a capsule as well, like I always do. It's an empty capsule which I'm opening, and then the first oil. Can you please repeat the name of the 4 oils for each scalp? I just missed them. Where is your mind? What are you doing right now? Are you making a borscht? Are you making a soup? Are you making food? And you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening, are you? When you are on this live, you should be all ears and all eyes. That's all. Because not that I don't want to repeat, but that means that you are not paying attention. It's a very classical oils. I'm not saying like a name Zendocrine. If I would have said Zendocrine, what is she talking about? What oil is that? No, it was very, very classical oils. Okay, lavender. Huh. Everyone should hear about lavender. Peppermint. Excuse me, everyone knows about that. Okay, rosemary. Everyone knows about rosemary. And cedarwood. Please pay attention. If you're here and you want to find out more and you are here to change your system of beliefs, please pay attention to what I'm saying. Not because I don't want to repeat, but other people are waiting as well, okay, to be listened to taking notes. Well, I hope so this time. You look good, Deborah, and you as well. And you as well. By the way, it's here. It's about health. It's about holistic health, holistic healing, body, mind, and spirit. New Germanic medicine. We need to understand what's happening in our body at these levels. So, for arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, first oil is frankincense. It's a must. It's a must. The oil of truth, the oil of cellular regeneration, the oil of connection with God is very grounding, cellular, deep, impacting people at the cellular level. Thank you so much for the shares, likes. I really appreciate you. And also, it's emotional support. Okay, and this will help you to with a lot with that pain that you have, with that stiffness. And after that, you'll be able to work with your emotions as well. And this is where frankincense is coming into place. So let's continue. What else do I recommend? It's deep blue. Deep blue as an oil. Let me show you. Deep blue as an oil is not to be taken internally. It's one of those ones that you don't take internally. However, we have the touch version, very easy to apply. So whatever you have the discomfort, like discomfort in your joints, discomfort in your muscles, all over. Let's say that I have, I'm trying not to, let's say I have it in my shoulder and I straight away apply it there, okay? And then I massage it. But of course I can't reach very much, but you apply it, you know what I mean. Deep blue, it's amazing, but I'm going to deepen with deep blue polyphenol. The polyphenols, amazing for the pain. So I'm going to take one capsule, trying to keep this as well. It's very hard to multitask when you have so much things in your mind. So that's the polyphenol, okay? And I'm going to take it, very good for the pain. I take it because my left shoulder is a little bit, it needs some TLC. It needs some TLC. It's not very bad, but you know, you can feel that. I feel that discomfort there because today I worked shoulders. So I pushed it. When I go to the gym, I do like to push it. I mean, like to feel the workout. So thank you so much for the loves, likes, hearts, and so on. The third oil is balance. Balance, it's important because it will help you calm that internal tension that you're feeling, and also that rigidity. Okay, and lavender, it will support that relaxation. It will support your nervous system, especially to regulate your nervous system. You'll also need alpha CRS, which is part of our this is alpha CRS, which is part of our LLVs, lifelong vitality pack. And why do you need this? Because this is cellular protection and antioxidant support. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 capsules. However, you will need personalized support. I don't have two capsules, only one I have. So I'm going to take one. It's finished. I have to do my order on the 1st of the month. Oh, went somewhere. Alpha CRS, then you will need turmeric essential oil. Actually, I'm going to deepen with it right now. One of my favorite oils for inflammation, and also it supports a healthy inflammatory response. Okay, turmeric. There we are, turmeric. So great to see you, everyone. You will find here holistic health, body, mind, and spirit, a new Germanic medicine. So that's what I do every day. That's what I apply in my life. This is what I deepen with, and so on. So in order for the turmeric to be better absorbed, you will need black pepper, because on its own it's not fully absorbed, and this is why I always combine turmeric with black pepper. Okay, black pepper. So yeah, you will need both of them. And yeah, the local long life vitality pack, our vitamins, minerals, uh, greens also. Let's see, I don't have a lot of this. So I have to go now and open this with my utensils and take out the last drop of black pepper. And let's put it here. That's it. It's done. I managed to take out about 4 drops. Okay, so I'm going to close the capsule. And that's my first capsule with the oils that I mentioned. I'm not going to mention them again because you should take notes. So I'm taking it with my drink. Yeah. And I'm going to put this away. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to the next ailments and diseases that people have been asking me, and I have on my list dementia. What is happening? Are you still here? Are you still patient? Because if you're not, I'm going to skip and take another question. You need to drop 1 in the chat if you are here and you're listening about dementia. Okay, so I'm waiting a few seconds. Hello, Mihaela. Hello, good evening, everyone. It's so great to see you. If you have any questions, drop one. Okay, perfect. So you are here. That's wonderful because thank you for your patience. Don't forget that I asked exactly that person which asked me about dementia. Dementia, and then we'll speak about type 3 diabetes. Oh, Joanna, it's lovely to see you. And I hope towards the end to speak about Anya. I do, I really do. At some point, I won't take questions anymore because I want to explain what's happening. And that will take me at least half an hour to explain because it's about system of beliefs. So, dementia, what is happening in your body? Great. Okay. Uh, Memory. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, number one, you're back again. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. May everything return to you a million times. Thank you. So, from a perspective, physical body, thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Dementia involves that progressive change in the brain function, which is affecting, the memory, the orientation people have, the language, that decision making. And I am a social worker by profession, and for 15 years I worked with people with dementia. That is my specialism. That is my, not from a medical perspective, like what medication shall I give to people. It's more understanding the social side. All my clients in social services had dementia, had Parkinson, had learning disabilities, had mental health issues. So that's my specialist. I've done 4 years of university and more in order to help people with their social side, like carers, placements, and so on. I'm not going to go into that domain because not everyone understands that. Thank you for your help to people solve the problem. You're number one. Number one. I love your ID. Your ID. Thank you. And cheers to you. Cheers to you. Mm. I'm going to make other capsules as we go. So thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. The brain slows down. You have that inability to integrate information, maybe to retain information as well. And what's happening in the mind, at the mind levels, emotions. What would you recommend for? Yeah, well, I have other questions there, but I'm going to make I have type 3 diabetes and also clear cough, eustachian tube dysfunction. I'm going to make a note of that. Okay, if you have patience, love your live capsules, beverages. Hello, love. Good evening, everyone. Yes, that's what I'm here. Honestly, one person that I have here, or zero, even zero persons, zero people, I am still going to talk because that's me. I am passionate. I am passionate about this. And you know something? I know Joanna is here. You can call me whatever you want. Stupid, this, that. Wait a second, because someone needs want to co-host and I don't want to co-host. You can call me whatever. I got to a point in my life where this doesn't affect me anymore. But if you touch my oils and you say something bad about my oils, you unleashed the worst in me. Honestly, do not speak bad about my oils. Just go. Just go out of my life. Just go out of my group. Just go. But do not dare to speak bad about my oils because this is the moment when I'm going insane. Okay? About me, I don't mind. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't because I know who I am. I know what my worth. I know I worked. Okay, I know who I am. That doesn't affect me. What is your ethnicity? I'm Romanian. I'm Romanian by background. I'm from Eastern Europe. All of those crazy ones. Your oils are great. Thank you. Yeah, you better say that. I agree with you. doTERRA is the best. You better say that, because this is the moment when you'll see another Mihaela if you try to speak bad about my oils. That I will not accept. I promise. It's a block. It's instant block. I don't care about anything. And the rest, you can. Some people called me ashamed because it's just because of the system of beliefs. I had to block that person because our system of beliefs just didn't match. It's not because I got, oh my God, she's calling me to be ashamed. No, no, really, no. Yeah. Do you believe in all naturals? I don't know what you understand by that. What do you mean? I believe in my oils. I believe in plants. I do drink tea. I do drink tea. So I don't know exactly what other naturals do you mean. I'm going to make another capsules, and we're talking dementia right now. So emotions, you have that long-term emotional overwhelm because it's not easy to live with dementia. You have that feeling, to unable to cope with the reality around you. You have accumulated grief, you have a lot of shock, trauma, and you have that very deep mental exhaustion because it's, again, not easy to live with dementia, right? Free products in America, yeah, you're so lucky, guys. I am not jealous at all. Think about proteins and supplements. Do you know? No, I don't know about the president. And honestly, please, we'll only talk about health, oils, and new Germanic medicine. Probably you are in the wrong life. I would like you to move on if you speak about presidents. Not here for the politics. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to take my Clarisage, which is my hormonal support, daily hormonal support. Okay, this is a must for me because that keeps I'm menopausal for 5 years. Also, I have thyroid nodules, which I'm keeping under control. I prefer oils, is the best. Amazing. Thank you so much. Number one, thought your thoughts about graves. Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll talk about graves as well. I'll be here until 4 o'clock, I think. Graves, and thank you. Hyperthyroidism. Yeah. If you have the time to stay, I do. I don't have any problems, or I don't have any sleep. Thank you so much for the hearts. We're deepening here as much as possible. I'm starting my I don't even know, I'm not counting the capsules anymore. Your nervous system is reaching a limit when you have dementia. Okay. Spiritually, that means that gradual withdrawal. Thank you so much for the loves, hearts, the roses, and so on. May all of this return to you a million times more. It's a gradual withdrawal from the world, from the external world, because a lot of people with dementia will lose the capacity to make decisions. Hence, as a social worker in my life, 15 years, I took a lot of decisions for the people in my care. Like, for example, they didn't have family. We had to go to court of protection. And anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Thank you so much for the presence. Also, your soul is losing that attachment to identity when you have dementia, attachment to to roles and to time as well. You will find that short-term memory loss or long-term memory loss. So for you with dementia, the time is a little bit confusing there. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate you. You return more into internal, like into yourself, into inner, yeah. You return to timeless. Yeah, that's what it is when you live with dementia. The most affected in dementia are the loved ones, especially if you have someone that which lost the memory, lost the capacity, because they might not recognize your name, they might not know who you are, the relationship that you have. It's very sad. It's a very sad disease. The New Germanic Medicine conflict, it's about multiple unresolved mental conflicts, which are long-standing, confusion. I don't understand what's happening. It's too much for me mentally, but it is long-standing. So all your life had to deal with these things, and of course they accumulated, and over time the psyche is choosing mental disconnection as a survival strategy, as a way to protect yourself. Okay, so it's very important. Dementia is not seen as a punishment. It's that adaptive biological response to protect you. What do you do? Once it's instated, it's very hard. It's one of those diseases where I don't think it can be reversed, but you can support. And you can create that emotional safety. You can create that familiarity. You can reduce the stimulation and pressure. You maintain the routines. So it's important to support it. Okay, gentle sensory support like touch, scent, music. Touch, scent, music. Scent through essential oils. Okay, calm the environment, reduce the fear that they're going through. And of course, first oil is going to be frankincense. It's normal. Probably you intuitively knew what I'm going to recommend. Frankincense, because it's grounding. It supports that clarity, that calm, that presence. Okay. Lavender is the next one. I'm going to take some lavender right now in my capsule, not in the mouth, because I don't know, tonight I'm not feeling to take it, although I should, because it's a bit late. Maybe it calms me down from all of this talking. But you asked the question, so I'm here to answer them. Okay, so lavender, it's a very versatile oil. It soothes the anxiety that the dementia is coming with. It soothes the agitation as well. Very grounding oil as well, very calming. Then also recommend balance, because it helps. It says on the tin, balance. Okay, it creates that sense of safety. And of course, I will recommend copaiba, which is this oil. Let's see exactly if. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Still watching here. That's great. Okay. Copaiba, I don't have much. I have to order it again. Let's see if it comes out, or do I need to take the cat? I don't know. And I also dropped. Well, for me, in the moment when one drop is lost, I go insane, because I don't want to lose any drops. I don't want to lose any drops. No. Yeah, it might kills pets. I don't know what you mean by kills the pets. I have a dog. Okay. There are people here having cats and so on. I'm sure they're not killed yet if you diffuse lavender. I'm smelling all the time of lavender, and my dog is still alive. I don't know what you mean by it kills pets. Also, you'll need the LLVs, alpha CRS, VM, very important, okay, lifelong vitality pack, and of course omega. I don't have the omegas from the LLVs. I now take this one. Is just to change the I must admit that I prefer the capsules instead of this, and the only reason why I prefer the capsule is because this is an omega with fish oil, and I do feel it's great, but I do feel that fish taste, and because I don't eat the fish, for me it's a bit it's a bit yeah, it's good taste, but not the I mean, like, I prefer not to taste the fish. I just prefer to get the benefits of it. So let's try and do it. Yesterday I managed not to spill it. Let's see if I manage today as well. I did. Oh, thank you so much. Kelly, you're amazing. Just popping in to say I love your posts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'm going to speak uh, about Polish hospitals which are putting the children on the chest for their father. So it's just a little disclosure in regards to tomorrow's video. So don't miss it. Hey, how do you feel about green tea? I love green tea. Fully support green tea. Love it. Yes, as much as you can. Please speak on the cholesterol and triglycerids. I will, because it's a very important. Um, but you need to have some patience because I have so much. We just finished dementia, cholesterol, and triglycerids. Yeah. By the way, just as soon as possible. I understand. Um, it's like jumping the queue, because people are waiting with a lot of questions, and now you're jumping the queue. Yeah. Let's see if I have questions from the YouTube. No, no. Okay, well, I'm going to answer just from TikTok. Let me take some. Okay, let me see. So user 9147. My friend is Polish too, a nurse. She wants to get into similar field like you. Yeah, Olivia, ask her to message me because I help a lot of people. I love your channel. Thank you. I help a lot of people with understanding this holistic perspective. I'm passionate about it. I give information where I can see that people want to become more into helping other people. Okay, so please ask your friend to message me, and let's go to speak about triglycerids. And do you like sarmale? It's called sarmale, not sarmole. But of course, I totally understand you're not Romanian, so I'm not criticizing. Stuffed cabbage, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. She's the most incredible person. Her name is Violeta. Yes, ask Violeta to message me, and I'll help her. In the gym where I'm going, I also have a few Polish friends. One of them is called Marta. So I really, I love. But tomorrow's video is going to be about the Polish hospitals. Yes, I do used to love sarmale, but now, to be honest, I find them a bit fatty. So yeah, we're speaking about triglycerides and the high cholesterol, okay? And then we'll go to type 3 diabetes. I don't know if you're still here. I apologize. Someone just jumped the queue because they're in a hurry. I'm going to speak about that. So, from the physical point of view, the cholesterol, the triglycerides, it's essential substances which, like they're not enemies. Cholesterol is needed for hormone production. It's needed for cell membrane integrity, and it's also needed for brain function. In the moment, and also the triglycerides are the body's main form of stored energy. Okay, so problems will arrive and will when levels stay chronically elevated. When it is too high, it's insulin resistance. And here I have a personal story about insulin resistance. Go to my profile here on TikTok and you will be able to see that about 2 years and 8 months ago, I was very fat. I was very, very overweight. Yes, maybe it, it is hard to believe, but yes, I had insulin resistance. I had a liver overload, exactly like in your case with cholesterol and triglycerides. Okay, liver overload. You have chronic inflammation throughout your body. Um, yeah, I was there. Food was the love of my life. What health? What this? No food. Okay. Anyway, you have excess stress hormones, especially cortisol, and you have like a poor fat and sugar metabolism. This is one of the oils that I'm going to deepen, and it is actually the first oil that I'm going to recommend. I'm very active and eat everything night. Yes, Moldoveanka, indeed. Does fiber help? Yes, it will help, but I'm here. You know why I'm here for. Because we are deepening with essential oils and with supplements. If you want to hear salt, if you want to hear this and you want to hear that, you're not in the right place. I'm going to recommend you oils. Sorry, that's what I do. That's what I take. That's what I recommend. So, Meta Power. This is the first oil that I recommend because it says in the tin. Thank you so much for the messages, guys. I'm going to come back to you after this video. Okay, let's just block Cosmin because this is an outrageous person talking in Romanian, just like that. So Cosmin took a block, yeah, because we're here not to be disturbed by people like him. It's called Meta Power. You need to make a note because I'm not going to repeat them. Meta Power. Or if you want to be guided by me, how to take them, where to purchase, how to create your own account, message me and we'll be able to discuss. Okay. Thank you so much. We put a few drops. I'm going to put a lot of drops because I know my body right now. I'm deepening with this oil for 3 years. So Meta Power. Meta comes from metabolism. Power is the word power. It comes from power. Okay. So that is the first oil that I recommend. But let's look what's happening in your mind and your emotions when you have high cholesterol and high triglycerides. Okay, because emotionally, elevated cholesterol, elevated triglycerides are often associated with long-term emotional pressure. What's happening in your life? Thank you so much, Joanna, for the loves and likes and shares and everything. So, what's happening with that emotional pressure? Why do you feel like you true? Well, It is what it is, I'm studying this for a number of years, and I'm passionate to understand even more. I'm not saying that I know all. No, 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 no. I have so much to learn. Um, Thank you for the heart. It's lovely to see you. You feel the need to protect oneself. You worry about survival. You worry a lot about money, my lovely. You worry about safety. Love your videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And you worry about the future. Okay. You worry about all of that. You're holding on emotionally and mentally. And yes, I understand. Holistic healing, it's happening when you address all the three: body, mind, and spirit. But you will tell me, Mahela, please leave the emotional, leave the mind, leave the spiritual. Tell me, what shall I do with the body? And everyone should start with the body. Yes, you're absolutely right, financially and emotionally. Yeah. You're holding into a lot there. You're holding on. Do you have also constipation? I'm just curious, because also holding on, it often attracts constipation as well. So the fat in the body, yes, yes. I don't know if you answered the previous question about constipation. So fat in the body often symbolizes protection, and I was there. If I think this is one of the thyroid and fat, and yes, I do. There we are, because everything which is you can't let go, it attracts constipation as well. But what I was saying is thyroid and weight loss, especially weight loss, it's personal journey. The others, I'm talking more from what I helped others, because I don't have loads of diseases. My body is almost perfect, almost perfect. And I just have a few thyroid nodules here, and that's it. But I don't even know if I have them anymore. I keep on saying that because I discovered them in 2019, and I haven't been to the scans since. So I'm kind of, I don't even know if I have them, but I'm saying I have them anyway. So spiritually, what's happening, in your body is you are over it identification with material security. You have that fear of loss, of fear of instability, and this goes to the childhood wounds. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe and listen to the two videos on childhood wounds. And also you have difficulty in trusting life flow. Where am I armoring myself instead of trusting? You armor, you have like a shield. Okay, you're absolutely right. Well, you're afraid to let go, and this is why you have triglycerides, you have cholesterol, you have constipation, and so on. I would, now with the mindset that I have now, if I will have all of this, I will take an action immediately, because all of this, you're too much. Yeah, you need to take action immediately before it goes into the C disease, because everything which I'm talking later on, that unreleased, everything that I said, it will go to worse diseases in the body. This is, constipation is still middle, but if you go to those chronic, very chronic diabetes, are very irreversible. They are not you know what I mean. So in the new Germanic medicine, that fat metabolism is linked to existential and survival conflicts. Okay, so you have all of this one: existential and surviving conflicts, and this kind of includes like, I might lose everything. Anyway, that's yours. Okay, I need to store your body fat, your triglycerides, your high cholesterol. I need to store for the future in case something happens, in case something, I don't know. Also, you don't feel supported or provided for. That's also your conflicts. And the first oil, I told you about Meta Power, survival mode. I worry about the future. Yeah, well, I know in the moment when you told me your disease, I know about all about you. So that's what I do. Like other people are reading in coffee, they're reading in palm, they're reading in the future. I don't know. They're reading in the moment when you told me your diseases. I know everything about you. I know exactly how is your body, mind, and spirit, and what's your conflict, because that's what I study. Anxiety, of course, yeah, absolutely. Because you live in that fight mode, and holistic support with essential oils, with supplements, with inner work, meditation, and so on, is reducing that chronic stress. Very important. Okay, it supports that liver function, which is a lot stored in there. I cannot, if I will go now and be your liver, I think that liver is screaming for help, and you keep on ignoring it. Also, it needs to, the holistic health is concentrating on improving insulin sensitivity. Okay, I take magnesium. It's not enough. It's not enough. You need a full detox. And this is done with essential oils, with high absorbable supplements. Is not enough just magnesium. You need to also look at spiritual and emotional after we resolve the body. So we have Zendocrine. This is the second oil. First of all, it was Meta Power. Second is Zendocrine. People which are here on my life every single day, and I thank you for this. I thank you for the consistency. I thank you for everything. You will know that you will start learning. Oh, she's repeating, because what gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. Okay, so that's what I do. Zendocrine, you will always hear me talking that this oil is for liver support, liver detoxification. That's what this does. It's almost finished as well. Okay, liver detoxification. Okay, balance, I also recommend, and adaptive, very important oil, because it says what it does on the tin. It helps your body respond to stress. Balance, Zendocrine. Zendocrine is spelled Zendocrine, D for Delta, DOCRINE, Zendocrine. It's hard for me to pronounce it. Zendocrine. Well, it's hard to spell it, really, not to pronounce it, it's to spell it. So Zendocrine, Meta Power, Balance, Adaptive. Let's put a few drops of Adaptive. Can I take it internally? 100%. Don't you see me taking it internally? What kind of question is that? I just took it internally. So yes, 100%. There we are, capsule. And it goes in my mouth. There we are. Once I put them in the capsule, I will take them internally. And on top of this, I'm going to take the capsule as well as the oil. Okay? Because I love just to eliminate everything which is in this food. I wrote them down. Yeah, if you want support on how to take them, how to create your own account, to enter my community, to have access to me in terms of how to use them, I will suggest you messaging me. I will send you a link, and then I will help you to purchase them. And then I'll be able to guide you. I thought certain oils can be toxic for the liver. Yeah, not these ones. And not doTERRA. No, but this is why you will need guidance. Otherwise, you're on your own. You are on your own. You purchase them from the Amazon, like I say to people, I buy Zendocrine from doTERRA. I open the bottle. I take out the cap, like I've done with one oil or something like that today. I take out the content, the oil, I take it out. I'm going to the shop. I buy a very, very cheap oil. I swap the content. Yeah, so put the cheap oil. I find all of these caps on internet. I seal them. I sell it to you as doTERRA oil. You pay doTERRA prices for a cheap oil from the shop. Never, ever, ever people buy from Amazon or from sources which are not from doTERRA. Never. Never. It's on your own risk. You risk a lot. You don't know what's in that bottle. You buy only from the company, and that's the bottom line. Okay, so that's agreed. Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just giving here information because that's what I do. Okay. Yeah. It's interesting how some people are buying oils from different sources. It's written on them doTERRA, and then they say, "Oh, I have it's not working this," because you don't know what you put in your body. That is not an authorized site. These oils are sold only through consultants. It's the way it's sold, it's network marketing. Network. You network with people, you connect with people, you promote them. I'm promoting them here on my live. What do I do? How do I deepen with them? What are they good for? And so on. You don't buy them from an unauthorized source. Can you take lavender oil internally? Yes, I just did. I actually, something? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. That's the lavender oil. And I'm going to take 1 drop, 2 drops internally right now. It's evening, it's night, and I need to calm down. I just did. Lovely. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's lavender. Can you take lavender internally? 100%. I think, turn off. Anyway, it's just all sorts of people asking me to co-host and play games and stuff like this. I don't have the time for that. What did I want to say? I think that in doTERRA there are about a handful of oils, which I don't take them internally. However, I'm thinking of taking them internally because we have a particular a consultant which does. So she's still alive. I'm joking, yeah. Okay, type 3 diabetes, the next one on my list. It's also referred to like the brain insulin resistance. I hope you're still here because you asked this question about, let me look at the time and I'll tell you exactly, about an hour ago. So if you're still here, well done. If not, I'm going to speak about type 3 diabetes anyway. Okay, so let's just see exactly what's happening. Type 3 diabetes, the brain insulin resistant. And it is in relation to the Alzheimer disease and so on. So what's happening? Type 3 diabetes is that, is described as insulin resistance in the brain. The brain cell struggle to use glucose efficiently. The energy production decreases, in neurons, decreases. That inflammation in the body is huge. You have that oxidative stress, which rockets, goes into the sky very high. And your cognitive function, like memory, is going down, your focus is decreasing, your learning the same, it declines. Okay, now it's asked me to do a puzzle. I've done it. Wow. So insulin is not only in the blood sugar, in the blood, it's also, and the, wow, the battery is going as well. Yeah, it's emotions. Let's talk emotions now, and see exactly what is happening in type 3 diabetes. Long-term mental overload. You have that chronic worry, constant overthinking, feeling pressurized to understand everything because it's coming from that perfectionism from the childhood wounds. Okay, living too much into that mind instead of living from the emotions. Yeah, you have that prolonged stress that your brain is exhausted. Hello, wake up, your brain is exhausted, not incapable, it's just exhausted. And let me take my, what is that? It's our probiotic. I'm going to take it because I love the taste, and not only the taste, it's about the benefits. And I love my doTERRA. I am obsessed. I am doTERRA obsessed. What? Yeah. So I'm going to open it right now. Let me see where this is. This one. It's easier to open them. Okay. So have it here. Lovely. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. It's that kind of sweet, sour taste. Amazing. So, body wise, we spoke spiritually, we spoke mind as well. Spiritually, it's about disconnection from your intuition. What is it? Our probiotics, PB, yeah, PB, probiotic assist. That's what it is. Gut microbiome, all of that thing. That's what is helping with. Okay, digestive system. So thank you. You're very welcome. You're living in constant mental like survival mode as well. You're losing the trust in the natural rhythm of life, which is happening. But it's an invitation. This type 3 diabetes is your invitation to slow down, to simplify things, and to move from control into presence, because the brain doesn't need stimulation, it needs safety and nourishment. Okay, so that's what I will recommend you to do in terms of your main new medicine, new Germanic medicine perspective. Conflict is long-standing mental conflict. It's that repeated confusion of I can't understand this, I can't understand that, I can't understand. Okay, it's chronic fear which is affecting your brain, and this is why you have this type 3 diabetes. Probably most likely you're not here anymore because you didn't drop one in the chat that you're here or not. And of course, how do I help you with my holistic practices, with the essential oil and so on? The way that I will guide you, it will stabilize that blood sugar gently. We take it gently with a detox and so on. We will be reducing the cognitive overload. I'll give you the oils to do that as well, in concomitant, body, mind, and spirit. Also, we'll be prioritizing sleep, to get back into that circadian rhythm. Do like I'm telling you, not like I'm doing. The here is about 3 o'clock in the morning. So do it that way, we'll go back to circadian rhythm regulation, nervous system. Yeah, so reduce that inflammation in your body. And of course, the first oil is frankincense, grounding, clarity, the oil of God, the oil of truth, very important. Okay. Um, how many people you're going down? Probably you're going to sleep. You sleep more than I do, probably. Yeah, balance as well, adaptive, and I already deepened with them. Lavender, lifelong vitality pack, omegas, and Mito 2 Max. Mito 2 Max, very important oil for. Um, no, not oil, sorry, supplement. It's a supplement. I got confused. It's a supplement which is supports the cellular energy production, and it's also from the Meta Power system. We have 7 products there. Okay, so I have a little bit left here, although I have loads of water here still. Um, and let's see some questions right now. If not, I'm going to speak about Anya, because for me it's very important to clarify one thing. The Anya situation today, which happened in my chat. Anya is a person from the TikTok that, well, she met me when I started to post and so on. And she decided that she wanted to try the oils. Okay, so it's a I'm and here, to be honest, be mindful about her internal system of beliefs, her emotional safety, her the way she, how we perceive things, because in the beginning she felt hope. This is why she reached to me. She felt seen by the way that we spoke in DMs and stuff like that. She also made a decision based on trust, because I show up every single day. She knows, oh, hang on, she's there. And also she made that decision based on trust, and also that emotional resonance. So she resonated with me rather than applying her logic. So this is very important, because most people don't choose from facts. People are choosing from emotions first. Okay, that's very clear. It's proved psychologically, it's proved scientifically, and yeah, it's people make decisions from feelings. Okay, so later what happened, she encountered a contradictory information. So she found on the internet contradictory information, and that information triggered fear in Anya, a lot of fear. Okay, that fear changed her previous decision, and now the psych enters that cognitive deresonance. What means cognitive deresonance? It means that if this new information is true, then I was wrong, of being, and also being wrong of and feels safe, unsafe. Sorry. Okay, so I hope it makes sense. I'm trying to also translate in my mind, because remember, English is not my first language. I have to translate. Okay, so for many people, being wrong, it feels like more painful than being unwell. It's I'm going to say it again, because this is very important. For many people, being wrong feels more painful than being unwell. Okay, because instead of processing that discomfort internally, the psych automatically unlocks that thing like blame, drama, a lot of drama there, spreading the discomfort onwards. If I'm unhappy, let me spread it to you. Let me spread it to you. This is not conscious manipulation. It's not conscious manipulation. It's that emotional self-regulation through protection. Everything is through protection. So Anya's system of beliefs. Okay, from a psychological point of view, I'm trying to analyze what's happening, and there will be people who will feel the same. They will take essential oils, and then they will feel at some point, oh, I actually got worse. Yeah, because that's what it is, and I'm going to touch on that. So from a psychological point of view, Anya was operating, very likely operating from that external authority system of beliefs. The truth, exists outside me. Sorry, I burped. Um, not that you needed to know, but I did. So someone else must validate the reality. Is that fear-based system that she had. So when the fear appears, she searched for a threat confirmation, not for balance. She had that binary thinking, like good, bad, safe, dangerous, miracle, or poisoning, contaminated, and so on. So this explains why she believed quickly, then disbelieved quickly. And I'm talking about within a week or two. I don't think it was two. Yeah, within a week. Okay. And that emotionally escalated. It This isn't discernment. It's that nervous system instability. And this is why, yeah, people with a grounding internal system of beliefs, okay, uh, yeah, they will act differently. And why unhappy people are spreading unhappiness? If I'm unhappy, even Buddha said at some point, if you're coming to me with a lot of hatred, with a lot of backbiting, with a lot of this, that, whatever, I'm not going to receive your present. Your present, my lovely, stays with you, because I'm not going to receive it, so it stays with you. Keep your unhappiness. But majority of the people in this life, if they are unhappy, they need to spread unhappiness. Why shall I be unhappy and you should be happy? No, because emotions, that, let's understand it at the deeper level, that emotions seek regulation. Okay, emotions seek regulation, and if they can't be processed inwardly, what's happening, they move outwardly. That's what's happening. Okay, and an unhappy person doesn't want to, um, yeah, I don't think willingly to hurt someone, but it's more that relief, that spreading fear. If I have the fear, let me spread it amongst everyone, because that validates their inner chaos. In the moment when I'm going to say that in the chat, oh, let me spread the fear and so on, it validates their inner chaos. And that's what happened to Anya. It creates that discomfort, that creates company in discomfort, if I can call it that way. It reduces that feeling of being alone in the wrongness. Alone in the wrongness. Let me, yeah. And this is why people in that inner peace don't go to attack it. Anyway, but I want to understand what happened there. The system of beliefs. Thank you. Number one, you're still here. My God, what country are you connecting from? Are you not going to sleep? Because I can be mad. I really can be mad. What country are you connecting from? I must understand. Please, please drop in the chat what country are you connecting from. And very interesting, because you know my formula. We get information, and this is what Anya did. She took an information. Then the system of beliefs. Nino, Nino, like a siren, okay? System of beliefs. Then it goes into the thoughts into the actions. And the result, she started to panic. She started to throw, all of that into the others, fear, panic, disbelief, and so on. A system of beliefs, our system of belief, is formed like this. Information, what we consume. Hello, good evening. Good evening here. I don't know what, maybe it's morning in your time. I don't know. Information, so what we consume. That is forming our system of beliefs. Also, interpretation through our wounds, through our childhood wounds, through our fears, through our upbringing. Thank you. Mamma mia. Again. Just, yeah. So, okay, it's information, interpretation, how I see that, through my childhood wounds, through my fears, and through my upbringing. Also, through my beliefs. The world is dangerous. The oils are dangerous. The oils are contaminated. The oils will make me die. My body is fragile, and so on. Then system of beliefs, thoughts. This is harming me. This is going to kill me. These oils are whatever. And then actions, panic, rejection, accusation, and so on. Results, what's happening? Stress, disgust, stagnation. So that's what's happening with Anya. I wanted to take. I am also a social worker by profession, so you can imagine. For me, it's very structural. I need to understand. I need to understand why people are behaving the way they behave. I'm passionate about that because most people think they act from logic, but in reality, they're acting from accumulated emotional conditioning. That's why two people read the same article and they understand that article differently. One stays calm, the other spirals, the other panics, the other whatever. The article didn't do that. It's that system of beliefs of Anya that did that. Okay? She found this dodgy information where I have no idea, no idea. And of course, she started to, I have 10% literally the battery. Let me see. I don't even know how I'm going to put this. Oh, thank you so much for this. Let me try and put the. Otherwise, I won't be able to connect with you because it will go. It's so precarious here. It's so precarious. But I need to put it, otherwise I'm going to lose connection with you guys. Okay, now I feel better. Okay, so what's happening with okay now uh, modern humans, okay, nowadays live in this chemically polluted world because of information. It's too much, that that contaminated information is everywhere. And this is why you wonder exactly why Anya took that panicky, but she was so well. She was so good. I was asked her the other day, how do you feel about the oils? Oh, quite, I'm getting there. I'm really enjoying them. And then today, all of a sudden, oh, I've been in so much pain. I've been in so much discomfort. And I wanted to say to her, everything gets worse before it gets better. And it was the same. I don't know if you're still here, Joanna, but remember the beginning. You had digestive burns. You had this, you had that. We said, try that one at another time of the day. Try to not to take that. So, exactly. Oh my God, Joanna, I'm telling you, you deserve a medal to listen to me for so long and not you deserve a medal, honestly. But this is what it is. I'm here. Wow. Wow. And this is why Anya needed to understand as well, because it happened to me as well. It was getting worse before it got better. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Joanne. I really do. Thank you for being here. You are my friend. Even that you decide doTERRA, not doTERRA, you'll always be my friend. The fact that you have that 17 cats, it touches my heart. It touches my heart. I love animals. I have a dog as well. So animals in general, I love them dearly. And this is crucial for people to understand, that before you will get better with essential oils, with supplements, and so on, you are going to get worse first, because when the body moves away from suppressed emotions, from suppression in general, thank you for the loves, and towards regulation, towards from suppression to regulation, several things will happen in your body. And then do you have the patience to stay with them, or are you starting to blame? Your body, from a physiological perspective, your body begins to upregulate detox pathways, liver, the lymph, the gut, the microbiome, kidneys. All of those increase elimination of what's stored in your body. Okay, let me get some water. I promise I won't hold you much longer, maybe about 5 minutes, but please allow me to finish with the Anya case, because that for me, yeah, it needs to be discussed. Also, stored like metabolites in the body, toxins. What I mean is toxins will start mobilizing, will start moving through your body. All of the things which is stored in your liver, in your kidneys, in your this, in your that, it will start moving. And this temporarily, it will cause headaches, fatigue, emotional swings, burns, like digestive burns, skin reactions, like old symptoms coming to the surface, and so on. And this is why you need to stay with the symptoms. Let's just change, maybe stop that one for a while and take other things, and so on. This is not damage, it's not damage, it's just physiological recalibration, which Anya didn't understand. And she looked for something. Oh, I'm feeling worse. Why she didn't talk to me first? No, she just put straight away in the chat a dodgy information. Yeah, anyway, we have Adi there, which came with another information, which was proving that I don't know where she got that weird information. Scientifically, getting worse before you get better is linked to like increased circulation, like enzyme activation, nervous system signaling, cellular communication. It starts, better communication there. And also from a holistic lens, we're talking the body is no longer numbed. Okay, signals are becoming louder before they reorganize. The system is learning a new baseline. Of course, it will come with maybe with uncomfortable things. This is why detox is not always comfortable. People are avoiding it because they know that they will feel uncomfortable. Healing is not linear. Regulation precedes relief, and so on. Okay? Because discomfort does not automatically mean harm. It sometimes means that the body finally is responding. But are you there to understand that? Are you there to understand that? Let me take my Meta Power capsule, because and I'm going to finish in about 5 minutes, because I know that you need to also go to sleep. So if here is 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't see. 3:30. If here is 3:30, that means in California it's about 8 hours behind. 7? Is it 7? Can you let me know? 7:30. Okay. Yeah. So probably you're going to sleep yourselves. I should. Yeah. Yeah. So that body mind connection, when somebody is carrying a lot, fear of illness, distracting their body, anxiety around control, of course they will interpret all the body sensation as danger. This is what we'll do. And you know how Anya reacted? It was catastrophic, in my opinion. She didn't listen to her body. She didn't even speak to me. She just decided, I'm going like a shire horse and do whatever I can to destroy, to instate even more fear. Yeah. But if we start to understand what happened to Anya's body, like I detailed, then it would have been good to talk to me first. I would have explained. But what can you do? Sometimes people are not ready. And this is why I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to give information. You need to be ready. You need to understand, like Joanna did. She even went through in the beginning when she just started to take some oils and supplements, and oils particularly, and I think Meta Power, I can't remember, you can drop in the chat what like even you know, you need to allow yourself and understand that when you're starting them, because what you accumulated, you might go through a dip, you might go through a dip, okay, because healing is not about chasing Meta Power, exactly. Yeah, I don't know how you feel now with Meta Power. Please drop it in the chat, good or bad. Please drop it in the chat. I'm curious. You know, it's about building trust again into your body, into your intuition, into your inner authority. And when the fear leads, like in Anya's case, the body contracts. When the safety leads, then the body regulates. Okay, so that's, I hope that people will understand. It's going great, loads of energy. I hope you say only the truth, and I trust that you say the truth. I'm not looking, for the validation, and I'm sure that it will be a time, Joanna, when you will go again through a dip. It will be again a dip, but you know how to understand your body, and it's another phase where a lot of detoxing, a lot of toxins are leaving my body. It's not linear. It's like that. I hope people will understand. Thank you so much. I want to thank Joanna that yeah, you're here and you're listening to me. Um, Digestive enzymes is also saving me. Absolutely. Enzymes, yeah, Terrazyme. Joanna is talking about Terrazyme. I don't have it right now here. I'm going to order it on the 1st of the month because we get a free oil. Remember, Joanna, by the 15th, if you order 125 points, you will get, I think Adi already put the offer in the chat. So if anyone, well, not anyone, because people who are just enrolling, they will not, Terrazyme, they will not get the free oil, but they will have other offers. I'm sure there will be, especially on America, that you all have it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to stop. I like your approach. Hi from Uruguay. Wow. Can you imagine? Uruguay. Wow. Amazing. But I'm coming live every single day. Every single day. Honestly, I'm here. I'm here to deepen with you. A hello from Northern Cyprus. It's lovely to see you. And by the way, I love your Cosmic Sisters Tarot. I love that. Amazing. I love that. I'm coming tomorrow live again, probably in the same time, really late. You're being heard all over the world. I know, Joanna, I'm telling you, the countries, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I find it hard to believe. And I have gratitude, in this moment. Why do I have it? Why do I find it hard to believe? Because I have a lot of gratitude and humble. I'm a no one. I was a no one on my healing process, and all of a sudden, because of a vertigo, which Anna Maria did the bioresonance for me, she said, "You're not fulfilling your life's purpose. You're doing only nonsense on those social medias." Because of that, you have that vertigo, and God is shaking you through that vertigo in order to start bringing value. So, because I had that vertigo in October, I started to post videos with intention, with value, and so on. And this is when, in a matter of 3 months, I cannot explain, what happened to my social medias. I cannot explain. I really can't, because I'm very humbled. I was absolutely a no one, just and I still am an ordinary person from Basingstoke in Hampshire in the UK, Romanian by background. Anyway, I can talk another night, but I promise you that I'm going to release you, because I know Joanna will not leave this live until I finish. Good night. Yes. And let me close the YouTube first. Take care. I can see one person here. I am very grateful for you being here. And I'll see you tomorrow evening. I come live every single day. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. Okay. So we close.